Hi guys, welcome to Knock's Box. I am Knock himself, and with that wonderful entrance, it's Cordial Rob.
Good evening!
Damn it.
Guess what we've got? At last, it's arrived!
Zombicide Black. Oh my god, now there is a story and a half to this.
It may or may not be a little late compared to everyone else and the internet.
Yes, so it is now November
2016.
yeah. So, I have sold this in the shop probably like 5 months ago now, but I backed it on Kickstarter. Hooray! Early advance copies! Woo! Nope. So, all the Kickstarter pledges were shipped out. Mine didn't arrive. I waited longer, still didn't arrive. I sent a message saying, why has my Kickstarter not arrived? And I was told I never completed the checkout process. So, I went into their pledge manager, and in there, my address was one character too long in something and had just failed to close down. So, I missed the shipping that came to Europe. So I had to pay extra to have it shipped from America. I'd already paid for the Kickstarter, and I thought, I don't want to now not have the models, so I paid the shipping. It then, obviously, shipping takes its time. I then, a few weeks later, or maybe a month later, maybe more, might be 2 months later, a long time later, 3 months later, wow, I then got an email, a letter through the post from Royal Mail saying that they had a package for me with a nice customs charge on it. So I paid a third time for the same items.
Oh yeah.
So this kind of needs to blow me away, because I've got quite a lot of money put into this now, and I'm hoping it's something different to Zombicide, same kind of mechanics, but changing it a bit. Let's crack it open and let's hope we're wildly impressed. What do you think?
I know there's some cool stuff in here.
That's true. So with us we have the Black Plague base game. We have the Wolfsburg expansion. We have the Night Pack, which is part of the Kickstarter. And the
Huntsman's pack.
Huntsman pack, which was also part of the Kickstarter.
And the dice tower.
And a cool dice tower. Same as the old Zombicide dice tower that came, and it's really cool. We won't bother opening that. It's a dice tower. We all know what they do.
There is other stuff, but we're not going to look at that.
Obviously, I did get a part of add-ons, so we have different designer special figures.
But he likes them
that.
sealed in box.
I do. I like to play with these, but the actual special figures, I kind of like to keep boxed. So, Rob, do you want to take the cellophane off that? I'll take the cellophane off this. And, oh, wow, look at that, first time.
I hate you
Ha ha
so.
ha ha! Cellophane.
Guess who cut their nails recently?
Actually,
Got you.
me, ironically. So,
Remind me, I believe this is the undead strike yet again, but in medieval times.
absolutely. So it's Dark Age, medieval time themed Zombicide with an element of fantasy in it. So you've got wizards and warlocks and some spells. To me, it's D&D Zombicide. Yeah, it's Zombicide with D&D flavour, but all on the kind of Curse of Strahd undead stuff. So I love that. Yeah, that's a theme I enjoy. The box is the same size as the normal Zombicide box. Amazing artwork, as you would always expect. Does it say what's in the back of it? Yes. Already one up on the Walking Dead Kickstarter. It has pictures on the back.
So we have 71 miniatures, 61 survivors, 35 walkers, 14 fatties, 14 runners, 1 abomination, 1 necromancer, 9 game tiles, double-sided, 6 survivor ID cards, 6 plastic dashboards, 6 colour bases, 6 dice, 48 trackers, good grief, 68 tokens, 125 mini cards, 71 equipment cards, and 54 zombie cards.
So a lot of things.
That is quite a lot of stuff. Yet, as ever, the Zombicide boxes are quite heavy.
Now, it says the average playtime is an hour.
I don't
I
believe
found Zombicide is not an hour, but that's what it says right there. 1 to 6 players, 14 plus, 1 hour. Let's see. Well, also we're not going to play right now, we're going to open up and look at it first. Come on, Rob, you can box. You can box so well. Open it! No, you really can't box, can you? It's slowly going up. It's got a nice tight fit. So, rules and quests. But actually, it looks quite nice. Do you want to show the camera what the inside looks like?
There is actually nice artwork all the way around.
Oh, the trays look good.
And there is a nice piece of artwork on the top.
And actually, rulebook seems the same as last time. I'm just looking for playing with 7-Up. Oh, different quests. So rather than missions, they're quests in this one. And it goes from quest 0, which is teaching you to play, up to, I'm assuming, quest 10.
Baby's first zombie and upwards.
Quest 10, Trial by Fire. And then, oh, that's a huge one. And then you've got all the skills at the back and what they do. Fantastic. Yeah, they've got a really good appendix on that. That's great. That'll be easy to play. Oh my god. Is that a box inside a box?
There is a box inside a box.
Oh, so rather than the plain cardboard zombie trays, zombie box of the trays, you've now got an actual... Oh. Okay.
Okay, so...
Sorry.
Yep.
Look at that. First thing that strikes you when you open that, I'm sorry, these dials. These are like the old kind of early 90s board games. Oh, do you remember the old Space Hulk panel you
Yes.
had? It's like that. So you've got an actual moving tracker on the bottom, which...
Is a bit...
It's a little bit stiff, but you need it to be stiff, 'cause otherwise you'll knock it around the place. Moving it when it's down... Yeah, actually, that's absolutely fine. It's got some give.
So
yeah,
you've got
that's perfect.
6 of those.
6. So in each one you have sets of pegs. There's probably, I'm assuming it's life and other stats.
So there are a bucket load of pegs.
Fantastic. Oh, square. Okay.
You know, square pegs, round holes.
And you've got your space for your character card, space for its clothing, and then 2 spaces for what it's holding in its hands, and then a backpack, which has 5 slots for you to stand cards up in. So actually, when you're playing, that's going to be kind of nice. I like that as a play area.
Yeah, so you then have 6 generic dice.
Generic? No, isn't that a picture on the back? Oh no, it's not, sorry. It's a little hazard sign telling you not to eat the bag, which I will try not to do.
So, generic dice.
Coloured bases. Now, these remind me straight of, what's that drafting game set in Norse gods? Blood Rage. Really?
We can't see it.
So yeah, similar to those. I assume that's 1 for each character.
Yeah, because
So-
that corresponds with the coloured
Oh,
pegs.
so each person has a colour,
Yeah.
and then that corresponds to these, so you know which person is yours.
Okay. Then we have the giant stack of Zombicide cards.
Yep, and they're all going to be very much similar to Zombicide cards, I'd guess, but
Yeah.
Black Plague theme. Shall I open that up when you look at the figures?
Yeah. Then, my goodness gracious me, we have a plethora of figures.
First time again. I'm an opening pro today.
I hate him. I hope his nose falls off. So we have, in brown, you have your selection of heroes. You then have basically a tray and a half of zombies, because you all know it's Zombicide. You can never have too many
So
zombies.
really, we want to see, what does the A-bomb look like? Because A-bomb's normally the best.
Yeah, he looks okay.
Oh.
He looks like Skeletor on steroids.
Actually, that's a bit of a letdown compared to some of the other A-bombs. I guess
The green spiky one's
yeah,
the best.
the toxic one's amazing.
The toxic one's amazing.
It's okay, it's not bad.
However-
He's sculpted well, he's cast well.
I prefer the Necromancer. Apart from my...
Oh.
The first thing I thought of is the Jedi lot with the tentacles.
Yes. I tell you what, they've almost cartoonised him.
Someone can remind me of what they actually are.
The style is very similar to the art style. in
Yeah.
that it does look kind of cartoonised. I like it.
And
So you
then
got
you have
General
your...
zombies, 2 different fatty shapes. One that looks like a mummy a bit.
Yes.
Actually, I always like that one. That's the one pulling guts out of his stomach, isn't it? Yeah.
Pushing them back in,
Oh, pushing them
possibly.
up. Yeah, this one looks like a fat monk that's turned into... That's pretty good. It's a Friar Tuck zombie. I like that. That's really cool.
I don't wish to sound disingenuous here, but I'm looking at here thinking Nurgle cultists.
Actually, these would make exceptional Nurgle cultists. They're really cool. Okay, so they've actually upped the game on the zombies.
Yeah.
But this is Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. They just bring out cracker after cracker with these things.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
Okay, the humans are all upscaled compared to the other characters slightly. I guess maybe not compared to the Necromancer.
He's more
I think,
broader.
yeah, he looks chunky.
It's more the width of the models compared to... Because it's still heroic, looking at the hands
It is.
and
It's
stuff.
still the same height,
But
and
he's...
it is heroic. They've got the large hands.
All the...
The armour makes them so much bulkier.
Yeah. Depending on what
Yeah,
class. So,
okay. Well,
yeah.
I guess all the heroes are kind of like, the top of their games. They're all
Whereas
kind of tall.
The zombies
they're
look
all-
like they could have a decent meal.
So we got 6 base guys. What do we get as the base people? What do the heroes look? Oh, actually, so I found the cards.
Yeah, you've got...
Oh, there's still more in the box.
We haven't. Yeah.
Of course, you've got the normal separators and then a bag full of goodies.
Nothing in there.
So you've got really good quality tiles, as always. You can tell that straight away. Look for the opening on this. Is there an opening? So it looked like a resealable bag. Yes, there it is. So a resealable bag, and all the tiles are actually numbered this time.
They did
on
have
the
an
tile.
issue with
Good.
the Zombicide standard where people couldn't see who was what and to who.
So, yep, great big pile of tiles. You have 2 sets of tokens, and there are large square tokens in the centre. I believe those are dungeons which you can get to, or treasure rooms, through going down rooms that appear on the other map, which is pretty cool. You've got 2 little side maps. Okay, so card-wise, the zombie cards are the exact same as you'd normally expect, all set with the 4 different levels. Double spawns, necromancer spawns, double spawns. So double spawns, instead of spawning 1 in the normal place, you skip that spawn and put 2 in the next zone. Well, that's pretty cool.
I quite like that. So you've got all, if I flick it round, you've got the art for each of the characters on the back. And then you've got all their information and stats on the front.
Now, does that fit into here? Yes, it does.
If it doesn't, I'd be very angry.
Oh, each card says what the extra kind of odd slot is used for.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So, shields, daggers, swords.
Nice. So you have Baldric, who looks very much like a monk, maybe? Oh, spell. Okay, he's a spellcaster. So, sorry? It does look like Gandalf. I was wrong, it's Gandalf, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So Baldric, who looks like Gandalf.
We've got Anne, the angry nun.
Awesome.
Who looks like, medieval sister of battle. As in, repent or I'll stab your face.
Best kind of repenting, right?
Then we have Clovis, who is a
dwarf, by the looks of it.
No, he was the great big bloke.
Oh, he's the big berserker with two big.
So he's got.
They look like hand and half bastard swords. I think he's got 2 bastard swords. That's pretty smart.
That is pretty cool. We then have Samson, who definitely is a dwarf,
and he's a proper forge working dwarf with a big hammer. Okay, that's cool.
We then have Nelly,
the compulsory female rogue that looks like a bar wench and is I mean, woo. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Silas, who looks like a elf who's actually going to do some killing.
Yeah,
and doesn't look like he's going to hug a tree.
Actually, he doesn't. And he's not overly pretty either. He's not ugly, but he hasn't been tried to make it look perfect. That's nice.
He isn't an elf that sparkles. He's the elf that sits in the tree and then sticks a arrow through your face.
So there are a selection of equipment cards, which again include zombies, apples, armour, crossbows. So armour's a much bigger thing than this. Oh, spells. You can pick up spells and grenades, but they're dragon bile. Yeah, loads of different weapons, and plenty of bolts rather than plenty of ammo, and a selection of spells. Okay, so that's cool. So it really is fantasy-themed Zombicide.
I am quite impressed.
So am I. And there's also 2 blue cards, which, they're spells. No, they're not spells. One's a spell.
Is this what you find in the Pimpmobile?
I think these
Ma
must be.
and Pa's wagon.
Wow, that's amazing.
Or whatever the equivalent probably is.
So, can we get these back into there?
Yes.
Somehow. These, amazing. Such a good idea. It's going to make such a difference to keeping the play area clean and tidy. I like that. And it really reduces the amount of space you need to lay all your cards out as well. I think those go there.
Those went in that sealed bag.
We won't bother with the sealed bag because we've got to play it, so there's no way we're going to get them all back in the bag so that can go. Will they fit in yeah, they'll fit in there. They won't get bent, will they?
No.
Awesome.
Because that's got a flat bottom on this one. And then we can look at the next box.
Yes, so I'll put the rule book back in as well.
And then that's what.
And that can go that way. It's a really well constructed box. They've really thought about the packaging, and that impresses me.
It was the one
packaging is such a thing.
Did complain about with The Walking Dead was you couldn't get the lid on.
Yeah, you couldn't. It doesn't fit back in the box.
Whereas that
perfect
fits.
So then you have the Zombicide Wolfsburg expansion, which has additional rules. Do you want to start looking at those bits, and I'll see.
Okay, so we have a pack of 2 additional tiles. We have another set of trays. Goodness gracious me! So obligatory bases.
Sorry. Just let people know, so instead of having runners and dogs, you've got wolves that have come in and wolf abominations. And they've actually got new sorts of tiles in there as always. A load more quests, or at least 5 more quests. How many does it go up to? 7,
So where's my
8,
giant werewolf?
9.
Where's my giant
There's 10 new quests, which looks like it ends with a giant werewolf.
Nice.
And on the back, oh, they've actually laid out the phases easily for you to look at. Perfect.
Bloody good packaging.
So yeah, will work, nothing too new.
Additional cards.
Which are going to be more spells and of the like.
And then we have more characters.
Ooh, how many more characters do you get in there? So you've got
another 4.
And that's where there's 4 new colours.
4.
So then you can play up to 10 players, because there are rules for playing 7 or more players. Although, to be honest, I find that once you get over the normal 5 or 6, you have a few too many, really.
So you have got a vast amount of wolves and a wolf abomination.
Should have got the abomination down.
I'm getting the wolf abomination.
This is beating me on opening.
Oh, they're a bit of a swizz. Run your nail down on the sides is what I
Yeah,
found.
I tried that. And it's extra reinforced.
That's right. This is extra reinforced with tape to stop me opening it.
Wow.
Really?
We are adults. I promise we're adults. We can open things.
Well, I wouldn't put it as strong as that.
They taped it down so they can't move in transit.
They taped it down. Which is a very good thing, but
Ooh.
when I'm trying to open it.
We have a bad guy we can play.
What do you mean a bad guy?
I assume we can play it. Morrigan. He looks, I guess, like a drow or dark elf.
He's a good guy.
He looks like a harlequin. He's got that kind of mask he puts over to fight with. And he's holding a rapier and a dagger. That's pretty cool.
I still think he's meant to be a good guy.
Ariane. Oh, yeah, but sorry, he looks bad. I will play him as a good guy, but I like my good guys to also be a little bit bad. We have Ariane, who is, I guess, a huntswoman.
An arbalist.
She's got a crossbow. So she could be, maybe she's a vampire hunter.
Just general hunter.
Carl is definitely a werewolf hunter. He's got a dead werewolf skin on his back. Crossbow, yeah.
Yeah.
He's Carl. What a normal name. You've got Theo, Morrigan, Ariane, and Carl.
Theo.
Sorry, Theo is, I'm going to say paladin again.
I'm just going to say huntsman. Just general huntsman.
Yeah, well, I guess these are all themed on wolves.
Yeah. But there is the wolf abomination.
Why is he high-fiving someone? What? Okay.
How do you do?
Okay. The figure, if you ignore the hand, looks really good. But they've put the hand straight up and back, which looks very, I say unnatural. Werewolves aren't natural. But if it was forward more, like he was pouncing.
Yeah, it's sort of like he's just gone like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's like that, it's like...
I'm not sure on that. That's a bit naff.
I'm really happy with how they've done the muscles on the arm and the chest.
The actual sculpt works great. I just think that positioning.
Cool, but
and you've got the paw prints underneath, which is pretty smart. Okay. So that's quite deep. Oh, okay. So this is a lot of wasted space in this.
A lot, because that's empty.
Is that empty as well?
There's all that. So if I put that there...
What is that for? So they've added an extra 2 inches in that doesn't need to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Or
that
at least an inch.
Maybe they've thought about us storing other things in there. Because there is... Oh, no, that's 2 inches, mate. Isn't it? 4 inches.
It's this big.
Yeah, that's odd. You actually don't get a huge amount in the box, models-wise. You've got a bunch of wolves, but are they all the same pose? No, they're very slightly different.
There's 3 poses.
Okay. And then I'll let you pop these back in, because you know how they go.
But yeah, that's...
Yeah, and then you got 2 new tiles. So 2 new tiles which are towers that go up and down. So that's pretty smart. It's an expansion. You always want the expansions to keep the game fresh.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And that has also hit retail. So both of those are retail. Then we have, for the Kickstarter, we have Kickstarter books 01 and 02. So we have the Huntsman pack.
More wolves?
Huntsman pack has in it, wow, I think all brown figures are heroes. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 heroes, including at least 3 Monty Python themed ones.
I was about to say, that one looks like he should be running around threatening with coconuts.
Brave Sir Robin, you've got King Arthur, and you've got Tim.
The sorcerer.
And there's probably other ones in there. So we have...
well, no, to be fair, he is called Bob in this for legal for legal purposes. He's called Bob.
So we've also got in here a second one of those wolves. I guess, okay. Oh, you have headless zombies. They're like super armoured zombies without heads. That's smart. What is that? Oh, sorry.
That's Bob.
I saw it from the other angle. I thought that doesn't look right.
Oh, you mean her?
Yes. And that's Xena.
That could well
That's
be.
Xena, the warrior princess.
Yeah, but she hasn't got chakrams, so it doesn't count.
So before we go through the figures,
Okay.
we've got a bunch of special dice with burning torches on the 6. And
Zombie
I think they're
heads.
targets for the numbers rather than bullet holes. You've got a bunch of white characters toppers.
Is that just?
So maybe that's for special zombies. So we've got in here 4 Pope zombies, and then special figures, including a Necromancer and another A-bomb. An awesome metal coin. I have no idea what that's for, but it's amazing. So what is it? Mors veni velociter quae nemenium veritur? I have no idea what that means. I don't know why I tried reading it. It's in Latin. I do not know Latin.
This has been over 2 decades since I've studied Latin.
Really?
Yes. However, there is a very nice dice bag.
A velour dice bag that's really soft. It is like proper silky velour. Okay, well that's nice. So I feel this is a decent box here. You get a lot of stuff in here.
I feel that this has got the same amount as the other one, though.
That's the expansion box, yeah. I think you probably get more, technically, with the wolves.
You get more of the trays. You get more of the character trays.
Right, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 characters.
Right, starting with Bob, who is not Tim.
Tim from Monty Python.
Then we have Danton, who is
Oh!
not Braveheart.
Ah, nice.
Then we have
Evil Troy. Oh my god, that's the bad guy. That's Evil Ash from the what's it called? Evil Dead. Oh, so wait a second, which one's that? I didn't even see
he's
him.
the guy with the skull on his head.
Oh, you can play Evil Troy. That's cool. So is there a Troy then?
I haven't got there yet. Then we have Falstaff, who I feel that I...
That's Ash from The Walking Dead. Sorry, I mean I'll keep quiet. Is he in a... What's his name? Falstaff.
He's named as Falstaff.
Is he meant to be Dracula? Because he's got that human skins type armour.
He could well be.
Okay.
We then have Gilbert, or as...
Yes, Brave Sir Robin.
Brave Sir Robin.
Actually, no, it's not Brave Sir Robin. Sorry, it's
It's not the Dark Knight, unfortunately.
Is it Benevere? He's the really intelligent one that keeps lifting up his visor and is worried about this weight of unladen swallows.
Then we have Hitch,
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Rest in peace.
Then we have James, who...
Oh, he looks like Sean Connery.
Yes, he does.
So what's he from, Sean Connery? I don't know any fantasies with Sean Connery in, but that is definitely Sean Connery.
Didn't he do the thing where he was hunting witches?
May well has. He's been in about 1 million
Yeah, I
films.
was about to say. Then we have Lady Faye, who is possibly Joan of Arc.
No, she's got too long a hair. She's got long hair. Joan of
And
Arc was always famous for short hair.
And she's not covered in fleur-de-lis.
Yeah.
So, if
Don't
anyone
know
knows
who
who
that
this,
Someone.
Then we have Lucas.
Lucas, who is maybe a hobbit. Is he short?
To be fair, that's him there. So
Oh
no,
God.
no, he's not.
No idea who Lucas is.
If you know who it is, please stick him in the comments.
Yeah, please do.
Montalban.
Montaliban. Oh, that's again Monty Python, the knight that runs in and murders everyone at the wedding. I've forgotten his name, but Sir Bedivere. I'm gonna say Sir Bedivere for everyone.
Then we have Morgan.
Morgan, who is a special necromancer? No, he's a character, isn't he? So, okay. I don't know who that is. Evil Man 4.
Mortimer.
Nice, who is...
King Arthur.
yeah, absolutely.
Paul with axe.
Nope. Not ringing any bells to me. Piper.
Piper.
That is... Could be Joan of Arc if she took all her, armour off, I guess.
That's just difficult.
That could... I don't know. Oh, maybe it's not Brienne. It's too pretty. I have no idea.
Troy.
Oh, I can't believe you've got Ash from The Walking Dead in here. I'm never playing anyone except for Troy.
Well, the thing is, he starts with a sword in his hand, and his slot can have a hand crossbow.
Really? Oh my god, so when it gets cut off. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, yep. That's really cool.
Then we have William, who looks possibly like, something from...
He looks a bit like
Game of
Boromir,
Thrones.
really. I don't know, random person.
And then you have Zuza,
who is Xena, Warrior Princess.
Who doesn't have chakrams though, so I'm upset.
Who we all love dearly. Okay, so that's actually a pretty cool box set. I feel this is a lot better than Wolfsburg. But this is what the Kickstarter. These are all the Kickstarter add-ons. Rather than boxing them all up individually, which was lovely if you wanted to resell them. Which
pain in the ass if you add it turn up at home.
Exactly. So there's loads of little boxes. One box with them all in is a really good plan. And Zombicide, your packaging, all the way you present your Kickstarter stuff is amazing. So this is Night Pack. It's got KNIGH.
All the decent things.
Oh my god! Look at that beast! What is it? It's like a... I don't know, like a wolf mixed with a ram with scissor hands and human flesh on him. Sorry. He's awesome.
He's not a fan at all.
What is he?
He is a Abdoma Alpha.
Okay, so he really is a souped up wolf.
He's a souped up werewolf.
He is so cool. He's amazing.
He is very with his shrunken skulls of happiness.
And I saw him, and I didn't spot the gigantic Abominarat. Oh my god, I need him in my Skaven army. He's so nurgly. That is
We apologise for mentioning other games, but with a lot of these things, you know, I'd be very happy with him turning up in the Beastman.
1, 2. I think this is a 4-part mould, which is a lot more than they normally do. But yeah, that's really cool. The quality of it is amazing. And then you've got another 3, 4, 5, 6 good characters and a bad guy. So, wasn't he in the other set?
Or something similar to him.
I think they may have got the... Oh no. So you've got more than Monty Python Knights, you have Beauregard and Chauncey. Chauncey being the one that I thought was the other one. Dr. Stormcrow. So you've got the classic guy in the Witch Doctor mask, which is amazing. Not the Witch Doctor, Plague Doctor mask. Gawain, who is... I have no idea. A random looking Viking man.
Quite possibly some of this is...
Probably Game of Thrones or something. Grigor and Scowl, who's another guy that looks like a bad guy. I think he is Danish?
No, I'm going by the helmet. He looks like one of the superheroes.
Actually, he does look a bit like Batman.
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, you know, man of the match, the Abominable.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So you've got a new Necromancer in there, 2 massive abominations with special rules for them and where they come in the priority order.
They hit you first.
The biggest rat ever. That's so cool. And then some more characters. It's a pretty good set, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Right, what bad things can we say about it? The Abomination in the starter set looks a little naff.
Yeah, the Stamina Abomination's not particularly good.
The giant wolf guy's a bit naff. Whereas this giant wolf guy is freaking awesome.
I'd about to say I'd just be tempted to trade him out straight away.
Oh yeah, I will always use that one.
Yeah.
And the giant massive rat thing is awesome. And do you know what actually I am really pleased with? There's no dragons. I know there's dragon fire in the items, but it would have been so easy to jump on the dragon bandwagon and make one of the abominations a dragon rather than a rat. Going for a rat, I think is really cool and fits better.
In that scale, I always think dragons don't do very well.
No, and actually you would want it on this side, yeah. I think actually they've done a really top-notch job. Apart from all the problems I personally had in receiving it, I think it was well worth it for those Kickstarter add-ons. Because they're all free.
Yeah.
And so the extra I paid in shipping, the extra I paid in shipping and customs is probably like 80 quid. And so, I don't know, 80 quid for those, nah.
It's a lot of plastic for your 80 quid.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
You know, if you had to buy each of those models individually and with all the cards, you think of a booster pack with a model,
actually,
the
yeah,
cards,
you get
the pegs.
3 survivors is about 20 quid for the special guest set, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. One thing I would notice is there are no Zombivor cards. So obviously you cannot be a Zombivor in this.
You die, you die.
Yeah. I guess in this futuristic Zombicide, maybe they found a way to cure it, so you can maintain some control over it.
Something about suppressants or something like that.
But in this, I guess, when you're dead, you're
a zombie.
dead.
Hey!
So Necromancer raises you again. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I look forward to seeing what a game of it's like. I hope it is different enough. Without the Zombivers, it obviously is different.
Yeah.
But it looks really smart. So yeah, till next time.
Until next time.